breeding immediately because it's taken a little long to level up. Truth be told. First things first, though, I want to actually take care of this. I have to fight the carrots. Nice. Yeah, I was surprised we got more DLC. Speaking of games that randomly got more DLC way after the original release, I am waiting for a release date on the first DLC of Season 2 for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. There's a big fucking kitty right there. My god, how is he so big? He walked around this mountain in like 3 seconds. My god, he is so big. I don't know why it's so fun to sing along to that theme. Even the right beat. Ah, so 20,000 years. Got it. Seriously, Xenoverse 2, I wouldn't be surprised if you said, yeah, they just announced new DLC for Xenoverse 2. I would not be surprised. I'd be like, yeah, that tracks. No, it might help. I think I may have gone on the wrong page. Oh, I've seen almost every single nature type. Wait, he's not nature, he's zombie. Judgment Gate. This may not be the Judgment Gate. I am going to leave in case it's not. Yeah. I love when games randomly get DLC out of nowhere. It was just so funny, because, like, when they announced Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Oh, shit. Okay, you should be able to hear me better now. I forgot to move my mic. Shut up, love. Yeah, because I need booze right now. I'm already forgetful. So, can you hear me now? I'm asking MCH. I love when games get DLC years after, because, like, they said Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is coming to PlayStation 5. And with it, 3 new DLCs. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad I literally just bought it, like, last week. But it was funny because, like, the same thing happened with One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. It was just straight up like, okay, we're gonna get news on when the upcoming One Piece developments back in July. Oh, I thought you were watching me put it down. It's been established I'm not very smart tonight, love. We have video evidence of me not being very smart tonight. Video evidence. Did I get that wrong? The quote ad. Come on, Modbot, you piece of shit. There we go. Quote ad. Yeah. Yeah, there were some arcs I noticed in, because I was following along with it mildly after Tournament of Power, and I think it was like the Moro arc. And I was like, oh, this sounds even more interesting, and then I just never paid attention again. But yeah, we were like getting One Piece news because live action was coming up soon. You know, this is the right one. Granola, sounds tasty. Did Goku find it delicious? Well, it's Dragon Ball, so of course it's named after food in some way. No. But Gohan literally means breakfast. Hey, hey. In Goku's defense, he didn't knowingly name his son after food. The old man who found him as a baby was named Gohan. Like, I'll give Goku some slack. In that case, it wasn't 'cause food. True. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I keep on getting distracted. I was surprised, like, but in July, they were like, okay, so, you know, we got One Piece Day coming up. The anime's gonna have Gear 5th soon. We're gonna have news about that. The live action is launching soon. You know, we got a teaser trailer. It's like, okay. And then out of fucking nowhere, they were like, by the way, remember Pirate Warriors 4 from 3 years ago? Yeah, we're getting a second season of DLC. It's like, what? I'm sorry, that can't be real. I do not believe that exists. That has to be fanfiction. Yamcha being badass again? That just doesn't happen. Yamcha being alive again, yeah. I know, I'm teasing. I don't know. He one-shots a party of mooks. They must have been weak indeed. Have an ale. Chiaotzu does stuff. Cool. No, I actually appreciate it. I like hearing this, you know. It's good to see, you know, tertiary characters finally getting back in the limelight and getting to do stuff, because Z Abridged really pointed out a good thing about that. Well, not just the wait for Goku, but because I rewatched episode 60 again recently. And it's like, I think it's Tien who points out, or it's either Tien or Yamcha who points out, you know, it's so great. Now we get to watch ourselves become irrelevant vertically instead of horizontally. And they even pointed out just how much the series has become reliant on Goku since then. Hey, Thespis! Like with when Goku's saying he's not coming back, and this is again an abridged. When he says he's not coming back, he's like, look, Goku tells Gohan, it's like, look, I couldn't do that. I'm not that powerful. Yet. So the series really did become an issue of rely on Goku, and they kind of tried, and I guess they wanted to kind of do that in Buu, and then they just went back to Goku. And it just ended up being Goku, Goku, Goku all the time. Goku all the time. And it's like, So it's nice that they remembered that other characters exist. The Z Warriors is a plural term. I just killed him and I forgot to scout. I was so distracted by the discussion I forgot I was trying to scout the carrots. Oops. Let me just try to scout one now. I got a 7.7 yesterday, so... See? Okay, this is a female, so I need to get a male carrot next time. You know, I do appreciate when all the characters get to shine. I think more things need to allow this. I'm well aware it's not a Banui. I'm glad you got what I was doing already. Meow, meow. No, I just scouted another female. Because you can actually look at their info. The love of God fail. Fuck! Oh well. And now it's more of a name and not just a number. I was thinking, okay, I need to see if any of these are female so I don't get them, and then for some reason, my brain turned that into, look, a female, get that one! But yeah, I realized a while ago I could just act like I'm attacking. They're both female. And then be able to do that to get in-depth details. Of course! Speaking of which, while I don't think I have Max still, but if we do, we should look to see if they have the Looney Tunes show, because they have Lola there. It's just basically a total, psychopath. In the funniest way. God damn. Just a sec, I brought the perfect thing for it. Yeah, that's another reason I want to look into it, because I never got a chance to see it. I was, without a house at the time, let's put it that way. One of our first quote, and this is exactly how I feel right now. Look, we have over 900 quotes. We probably have one for any occasion at this point. Right? You guys got any babies? What about babies? You got any babies? It's like, you barely know them, okay? Oh, that was a shitty-ass one. Way shittier than last time. There we go. All this for the queen. Not the Queen of Hearts. Yeah, love. Oops. A time when you one-shot God. She wants an herb man. Oh yeah, it totally did serve a purpose, but it was still hilarious. This will be a slightly convoluted reference. Oh yeah, let me see. What was I? Spellbug. I need a few Spellbug to be able to, No, not Bernard. I do not want to lose Bernard. Bernard has a purpose. Right, I was gonna go one more. I remember now. I'm an idiot. I need to get that mastered before I fuse so I can work on the next one. Yeah. The Beastie Bites. Togris Maximus. A gorilla with a griffin. Gorilla inside reflection gate. Well, I have just the solution then. Holy shit, that is a big fucking monster god. He is so big. I do not want to fight that fucking monster god. He is quite large. Because there's a giant monster there. Perfect. There. Now I just get the gorilla, and then I get whatever griffin I can fucking get. It doesn't matter at that point. Okay, apparently they're common there. Yeah, a lot. I kind of hope that myself. Makes sense. Unfortunate, though. Ah. Superhero, starring Dragon Ball Superhero, starring Mario. I'm sorry, the former Mario. Oh, that is interesting. Of course he did. Oh, you're gonna psych up now? Ah! Oops. Scouting time. At least this will be easier. I'm gonna look this up on my phone just because I want to double check. And I don't want to slow my computer down. Let's see. Not that. Not that. There we go. Donkey Kong Country enemies. That is what I thought it was. Yeah. This is not a Pokemon reference. That's why I didn't spell it wrong. That's Mankey Kong. One of the enemies in Donkey Kong Country 1. Okay, so I need to go to the Ruins Gate next. The Joy Gate. Perhaps. Okay, so Ruins Gate is over this way then. Ruins Gate? Ruins Gate. I got it. Ah, interesting. Making it a little hard to get to the well. I kind of like that it's not just staircases to the next floor, it's wells that you go in. I do not remember what my first game that I remember was DKC 2. There one is. The issue is, when I was like 5 or 6, my grandpa gave us a shit ton of video games. So it's tricky for me to know which games were my first, but that's one of the ones that left a good memory. There's an equal chance it was Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 4, Pinball Quest. I just can't know for sure. I never did meet that grandpa in person. Are you kidding me? Our attack is already restored. I hate when that happens. Whatever, should be more than sufficient. Oh yeah, it could have been a Link to the Past. Are you kidding me? I was gonna rage. Just end the stream right there. If I didn't get it with a 0.04% chance of fail. Okay, that's that. I really probably should have spent this time grinding. I just got distracted with these missions I could accomplish. Oops. Forgive me, I ADHD'd. So, I am glad that you don't have to deal with that much with triple slaughters. Oh no! That's kind of funny considering how easy it is to get to World 8. Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, exactly. I don't like the queen. She made me kick 3 monsters out of my party because I need to have this guy in my party so she can see it. Why did you want a 3 slaughter, Your Majesty? The Zombie's Blight. With a rank offset of at least 50. Time to get those monsters back in my party and actually grind for once. Yes. And yes, there we go. I didn't mean to go to the shrine. I meant to go to the library. See, I don't even know where I'm going. Yes! Kind of. It's named Spoony because he has a giant spoon. But also because the Spoony Bard. Okay, now back to usual. Oh no! Damn it! 28 must be a skill point level. I just need the bees to gain one more batch of skill points, because that's probably all I'm going to need for to master that skill tree to get 2. Yeah, I get so annoyed at people who whine about that, I'll be honest. They deviated from the script, it's so bad. I literally I got in a discussion with someone who was mad, and I think, honestly, sincerely believed that Nintendo Treehouse got told off for how free and wild they were in the 3DS era, and that's why Switch localizations don't do as much silly stuff. Like, dude, you say that Kid Icarus Uprising script went too far, but they were explicitly told to do that because all of the jokes would have fallen flat to 90% of American players. Because they're so rooted in Japanese culture and idioms. And you can probably guess which 3DS game he brought up as an example of bad localization. Oh yeah. Got it in one. Just straight up posted a video of like, this is a comparison of the English localization and the Japanese version of Fates. Look how much they butchered it. Like, that's what the video is about. And it's like, I'm well aware of Fates. It did change a lot, but Fates' issue... The issue with Fates wasn't entirely localization, which, yes, admittedly, they did maybe go a little too far, I won't lie. But you can only polish a turd so far. Someone on that same server likes to call one of the central plot points in Revelation the underground Thanos Sky Canyon. Which sounds stupid because, well, it is, but it's even funnier that that's still an accurate way to term it. See? You get it. It's not wrong. For your reference, love. The underground Thanos Sky Canyon is so named because the truth of the matter is there's a kingdom at the bottom of the canyon. That legend has it that if you fall down, you'll never come back. The issue is you can't actually say what is down there, otherwise you will pretty much be erased from existence. So, in Revelation, you need to tell, like, the heads of the two countries, just trust me, jump off this bridge. I can't tell you why, but you need to trust me to jump off this bridge, because it's a canyon that leads to, it's in the sky. And if you say what it is, you get Thanos snapped. Yes. I know. I didn't play that far. I never played Revelation. I've told you it before then, but I didn't play Revelation. I only got to like chapter 12 or 13 in Fates and in Conquest, and I just did not like it. But yeah, Corrin literally tells Ryoma and Xander, just trust me, jump off this cliff with me. You trust me, don't you? I know that jumping off a cliff sounds like a dumb idea, but just trust me. Yes, jumping off a cliff is a very dumb idea. And if I remember correctly, Azura is like the actual princess or something like that of that kingdom, and she's trying to help. It's dumb. Fates had a lot of issues because they're trying to recreate the lightning in a bottle that was awakening. See, Thespis. Engage. I never did beat that. I got close. But I still prefer Engage over fucking, My main issue with Fates is that, like I said, they try to recapture Awakening. And one reason Awakening worked as well as it did is because the features all work together with the plot. The child units coming back as adults? Okay, that makes sense, since from the very beginning, time travel is established as a central theme of the plot. So it never feels out of place, it never feels off. And then with Fates, it's like they didn't realize why it works so well, so like, hey, people like the children units, right? Yeah? Okay, let's bring them back. But, sir, we don't have a time travel plot. How will the children units become adults? Pocket dimensions. Where time flows differently. It's lazy writing. It's super lazy writing. It's just shoehorning them in there. Oh, I'm well aware. But even in the original storyline, even the ones that had child units before, there was still part of the storyline, and it made sense why to have them. It just felt like Fates they're just in there for the sake of children units. Because everyone liked them in Awakening, not realizing why they worked in Awakening. Oh, and let's not forget the 3 characters that are just straight up from Awakening. But yeah, I see why there was such a... I thought it was 3. See, that I didn't pay that much attention. Either way, that's even worse. Ah, 3 kids, 3 adults. Right. Which is also kind of dumb, because it's still using their appearances to sell the game. Fates' issue is, it feels like, A, that even they knew it was bad, so they knew it wouldn't sell as well, so they try to throw in things they thought people liked to just try to bolster sales. Which is not a good thing. But yeah, that's why 3 Houses kind of went back to a more serious. And I remember, I know I was not the only one. Oh, neat, I haven't seen that in a minute. I know I'm not the only person who, when 3 Houses was revealed, and it's like 3 routes in one game, and it's like, oh, we don't have to buy the routes separately. Awesome. We were just so concerned. Okay, let's see, it's 33 a skill point level. It is not. God damn it. Echoes I've heard good things about. And Engage, I know some people weren't happy about the storyline of it, but it's still better than Fates. Even if it telegraphs the storyline a lot, it has a subtlety of a freight train crashing through your house. I like how sincere it is. Engage really feels a lot like the GBA ones, which were kind of generic, but as long as the gameplay's fun, that's all I care about. And as long as the storyline doesn't, piss me off with how bad it is, It's a fun storyline. I can get behind that. Damn it, I do not have a seed of... I do not have a level up. We do not have a rare candy. Oh, it did. But I don't want a masterpiece. I don't need a masterpiece. I just don't need it to be shitty with contrivance, with contrived bullshit and shoehorned in stuff that's obviously there to try to make money. I don't mind that. Oh yeah, such is the nature of prequels, like, Zephiel should have died. Let that kid die, then the 6 never happens. Hector gets to grow a beard and remain alive. But yes, FE7 I really did enjoy. I loved it. To the point that my middle name, when I got my name changed, is Lindis. Or that, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was the first one most people played Thespis, considering it's the first localized one. Sacred Stones, though. Cheesy as well, but I also loved it because you could grind. If you wanted to, you could just grind levels, and it felt a lot less restrictive. But yeah, Awakening was decent, and I'm glad it did revitalize the series. New Mystery was neat. And I hope that at some point Shasta will want to play that, despite the fact that Shadow Dragon murdered the genre for him. And understandably so. Speaking of Tellius, one thing I do like is that they did get the characterization pretty good for Rory and Soren as DLC in Engage, and it's hilarious. Yes, that's why they have taxes. Thanks, Soren. Like, you look at the other, what are they? What's the term in Engage? Are they called echoes? I forget. But I love how all of them are just, like, along with it. Meanwhile, Ike and especially Soren are like, what manner of clowns have I, what manner of circus have I wandered into? And they're just like, yeah. Veronica's ability is neat, though. But yeah, I just love Soren and Ike's personal characterization in the supports. I also love how every single character is like, wait, you're Anna? You're smaller than I remember. I don't remember Anna being small child. Huh, weird. Oh, mine too. I like how this conversation went from talking about how localizations is a lot more complicated, and now we're just talking about Fire Emblem in general. I never got to play Radiant Dawn much. All I remember is my friend, who had it, and Path of Radiance. He's kind of the one that got me really into Fire Emblem, honestly. Showing me the beginning of Radiant Dawn and being like, hey look, it's Tails! Because one of the characters shared a voice actor. And she just did not do a different voice. It's just straight up Tails. Straight up Miles Prower goes to war. That's basically all I think of when I think of Radiant Dawn to this day. Like 20 years later. Okay, maybe not 20, like 15, but still. I also, another thing I will always remember from that friend is Oscar. I think it was Micaiah, yes. But I remember Oscar and the constant jokes of, how the fuck did you see anything, Oscar? Your eyes were closed. All the time. Yeah. Veronica Taylor? Like original Ash? Yeah, what's funny to me is, speaking of Veronica Taylor and Fire Emblem's like, okay, you played Ash originally before Serenata Chinny took over. What character are you playing now? Ah, I see. The cougar from Three Houses, Manuela. Interesting. Yeah, Ash grows up to be a cougar, yes. I gotta catch them all, love. That's fucking awful. Yeah, I know she's Andy in advance in Reboot Camp. Before the voice actors were revealed, a lot of people are like, oh. Yeah, that's not the only time that happens, Thespis. There are I'm well aware of that timer, love. I know there are several times that it's like, these characters should pair together, why don't they? But the funniest one of ones that do pair together are the two mages in Awakening. I legit forget their names. Miriel and R something. Rickon. Yeah, Rickon, yes, yeah, I remembered. See, the reason I think that's funny, that's a funny pairing, is because the voice actors for both are actually married, IRL. It's a reality canon. Not the reality bomb. Rickon, well, yeah, in game that's probably better. But it just always lasts. I kind of feel I have to do Rickon and Muriel just because real life. The only time I've really played, I've only done one playthrough of Awakening. And because I like swords and I am girl, I went with Long Ku. Oh, there's a chest over there. I should get that. Look, I've liked Myrmidon since the beginning. I'm gonna get this chest and then I'm gonna go on break and then we'll resume this conversation. Or maybe I'll go on break and then just type in chat still. But I need to play ads and I do not want to interrupt gameplay with that, so... I don't like Tarja. I've always felt strongly like the only reason people like her is because she's almost naked. She's pretty much only in a sheer body stocking and that's it. It's also because she's yandere. I'm going to the next room so I can save it. Anyways, be back in a few minutes. If you want to get up and stretch, that's probably a good idea. Well, I couldn't find the tweet with the quote, but the other one is to Walhart when he's like, I am above this world, and the response he gets is, then today you will fall to the mess you've made of this one. Like, Fire Emblem, like, the writers for Fire Emblem just, like, they go hard sometimes. Like, I think another good one, it's kind of like the Frederick one I mentioned, is from, I think, Radiant Dawn. When someone's like, I am a god. Then Ike's like, then I hope you pray to whatever the gods believe in. There's a chest here. It opens from the other side. Yeah. Like, I love the writing. It's fun. I think another one is, I forget if it's that one of the Tellius ones, but someone's like, I would die for this man. And your ally's like, yes, you will. But god damn. At least stab him first before you kill him. Yeah. But see, yeah, this kind of ties back to localization in a way, because writing that stuff, I'm sure whatever it is in Japanese goes equally hard, but it may not have the same impact as how they write it, localize it, so we can understand just how hard, like that these characters, say this. And in a way, in a lot of these lines, like the one against Walhart, for instance, it's strong. It's one of those things where you think about it, it's like, this is something these characters have had on repeat for years. When they run into these people that fucked up their lives, their towns, their countries, what they would want to say to them. So it makes sense that they would, come up with such fucking hard lines, because it's like, they've thought about it. They planned this in advance. But yeah. I just wish people realized localization was a lot more than just translating one-to-one. It's also funny when a lot of the people that are mad at localization kind of reveal how terrible of people they are when they want it to be as faithful as it is. When they're like, yeah, look, this character should have been this age, and it's like translating a fucking very questionable dialogue. It's like, do you want this to be a thing? That's weird. You're weird. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, like, localization is not just translating, it's also adapting the content of the material into the culture that it's being localized into. So people will understand references, jokes and stuff, the humor will land if there's humor, and also that things that may be acceptable in one culture that aren't in another are kind of altered or removed in a way that works, that makes sense, without changing too much. Okay, please tell me 28 was, no, that was not them. Who the fuck was that? Who leveled up? Thespis, you leveled up! Yeah. Yeah. I think a good example, sticking with Fire Emblem, is apparently like one of the support conversations with Anna, who in Engage is a child, is very questionable and has kind of, if you interpret it poorly, romantic, but if you look at it more away from that, it's definitely more of a sibling dynamic. Like, you're my little sister, I'm gonna protect you, that type of deal. But the way it was kind of presented with the people poorly translating it, because they're idiots, kind of gave it more questionable vibes. But it's like, you look at how it's meant to be, and it's obviously meant to be more like a sibling dynamic. But it's like, why do people want this stuff? Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, I just gave her this stuff and now she likes Min. It's like, maybe that's a good change. But yeah, some people just like, if it's not one-to-one, they get mad, but it's also like, there are some things that need to be changed. And it just annoys me when people still get mad at localization like that. God damn, how much more experience do you need? 285, really? Yeah. I've heard that they're a little out there, but I haven't ever looked into it because I never cared to. But I'm sure they're pretty out there. Your days off start tomorrow or Wednesday? Nice. So when he left, he probably got more freedom, and I was like, okay. Please tell me you got skill points, bro. No! Just get skill points! You are literally 8 away! 8 away! Yeah, that's pretty fucking awful. You know what? I'm tired of this. I wanted to master... I wanted to master that skill tree before I did a yeah. What? Move over, Yuji Naka, you got a cellmate. Cause, that sounds pretty criminal. What? I forgot about that quote. Okay, Spellbug, you're gonna go with... So what was you saying you kept... Oh, you're calling them Wyvern, not Chimera. Yeah, right, here's a Chimera. That does not surprise me. Okay, I'm gonna do a little... So here's a fun staff, love. The Nature Staff. I want to keep you as a horse for now. So I could make you a Dark King, admittedly. But I don't want to. Let me see what other options I have. Thunderbird is a 2-slotter. Behemoth Slime, I need that. I could make you Robot, but then you'd be down a rank, so no. On the other hand, I'm gonna make you a robot. I can get you back up to A rank. That would be good to have, but... I need that still. You know what? I don't need that right now. I'll do that. Yeah, that sounds fucking awful. Oh, look, you have Tenacity of the Dead. That was you with the liquid metal slime, by the way. You got engulfed in liquid metal and became robot. You're no longer Requiem, you're now Requibot. Still have Kraken Zam 2, which you need, Bird Brain, and I decided to mix it up because I wasn't using Ice Meister as much as I wanted. So I'm giving you Bombardier. You can have more explosive moves. That's awful. And I played the Engage DLC. Those last two maps are kind of dumb. Probably not Paga-esque, though. Here's a map where your main character can't do anything at all. You just have to make sure they don't die. And also loop around this entire labyrinthine map to get to the boss before that character dies. By the way, the last map, if you play on anything other than the easiest difficulty, you have to hop around the map, and if you don't move your characters out of the way in time, they die! Instantly! Because the man masses they're on will disappear. Engage's DLC is some bullshit, I'll be honest. Yeah, I do not have enough alcohol for this. I played Engage. See, the thing about Engage's DLC is you can't gain levels. So you'd only play on harder difficulties for the challenge. You're not able to really grind or get anything from it. If we ever got the Fire Emblem 4 and 5 remakes that people clamor for all the time, they would hate them. They would absolutely hate them. Because they would be so changed to be more playable, it wouldn't be the same games. You know that in a remake they would strip all the Kaga out. Oh, they are! But they would strip all the Kaga out and make it more playable so it's not as bullshit. Which I'm admittedly all for. Anyways, I'm gonna do one more merge here. Not Asura, I'm gonna merge... Bernard, that's right, I'm gonna find it. With Maddie to make Duran. This is a special fusion. But I'm keeping the same 3 skills. Maddie the 7th. Okay, let's see what Stalfos can make, if anything, right now. Anything interesting. Yo, I can become Sorrow's pawn. Let's go. With Toga, I could go Firebird, which is B rank. I could go Agri-Sculpture. Yeah, like I said, there was things they could do, but I feel like a lot of it wouldn't work as well as people would want. Yo, it's Weedy, bro. Yeah. I mean, hey, if the rumored direct this week is true, which it probably is, and we'll probably find out tomorrow, maybe they'll reveal them finally. Engage's DLC has ran its course. I think it's about time to announce a new one. Perhaps. That's another thing that's rumored, so... Probably. That is fair. So the nature staff, it's very nice. The nature staff lets you keep your form. Whichever parent holds it is the form you're guaranteed to get no matter what. So it's kind of a way to reset your character to level 1 while still being able to get more skill while keeping the form and the skill points. So if you have a monster you really, really like, you can do this in order to guarantee that you get the one you want. So you can catch weaker ass monsters and be able to kind of Denuvo doesn't really do as much as it could. I remember that when I was when the Valnarok Legacy Collection dropped, there was a lot of concern over whether they would be playable or not. I need to be careful there, so I'm gonna bring him back out. Yeah, that was a lot of, yeah. So yeah, this is a oh look, wait, I need to check one thing now. It worked out again, love. Delusionist, horse, nah, that's shitty. Y'all can never become anything good. The game does not want me to lose my 2 main ones by fusing them. You can never fuse with yourself to be great. Yeah, I remember when I was following the modding for Valnarok Legacy Collection, and the modders are like, every time we go to do something and we're expecting Denuvo to be like, you can't do that. It just lets us. Every time. So at that point, it's like, what the fuck is the point of anti-tamper if you're letting people tamper? Yeah, exactly. And also, a lot of people are mad at Jenova, not just because it's added, but because they are honestly a big part of the reason why people insist that emulation is the gravest evil. Because they straight up, like, have propaganda against it. Yeah, that is hilarious. Let's see, Monster Farm. Like, a lot of the issue is like it's accessibility with the games. Like, you won't be able to get the games otherwise. 3DS, like, I wouldn't be able to play this game in English. Digimon World Redigitized Decode, I bought my own copy. Dump that. Yeah, manage monsters. I am looking for. Is it? No, it's not you. It's you. You're at level 7. Ready to go and do a few more. See, what's funny is I'm gonna grind a bit, then I'm gonna reset their levels to 1 once more. Yeah. But even then, like a lot of the other games I have on this capture card 3DS, I won't lie. Like, I just took them from my main, ripped them, and installed them on this. Because I already bought them. But they weren't on a system I could stream from. But it's like, it's fun. What annoys me the most. Also, I'm now realizing why a lot of streamers I watch go on soapboxes, because it's very easy to do. I'm now noticing. Well, I'm still gonna say this. What annoys me the most, and I've said this in some chat rooms and stuff, is the people who always, like, the image that annoys me is, like, it's always morally correct to pirate Nintendo games. Or anything like that. It's like, you don't need a moral reason to do that. You're not better than anyone else because you do that. Just fucking do it. Don't come up with an excuse. Just do it. If it's because the game's not accessible, that sucks, it's understandable, then just do it. It's not a moral issue. Just fucking get the game. Play the game. That's my viewpoint on it. I mean, yeah, neither do I. I didn't even hack my 3DS until it was already end of life, like 2018, 2019. But it's also like, if you're not able to get the game anymore, okay. Or to get it from, like, the store or whatever, okay. You know, a lot of people fucking hate Adobe, and for very good reason. They're greedy fucks. Do you know what Adobe did and offered for years? They offered a free way to download Adobe Photoshop CS2 off their website because computers weren't sold with disk drives anymore, so if you had CS2 legally bought, there'd be no way to get it. So they just said, okay, download it. And then around the time of, I guess, CS6, they took it off the website, which is around the time I got this computer, so I couldn't keep taking advantage of it. But they had no way to really fucking make sure it's only people who actually had the game, so had the software, they had the discs. Because the way it was worked is they gave you a key. You go to the website, you download CS2, you install it, here's the key. Here's what you do. This is our official website, we're giving you CS2. That's technically piracy. Straight up. And Adobe was cool with it. Of all companies, Adobe. So the whole morally right to get games you have no longer access to, it's not a moral issue at all. You're not better or worse than anyone because you either get or already bought or anything like that. Just fucking get the games. Yeah. If you're unable to play the games in the original media format and there are other ways to get the game, okay. That's fine. Do it. Though I am admittedly a little mad about Adobe stopping offering CS2, I get it, but now I'm just full on Paint.net, so... Got me a plugin that opens up PSD files? We're good. Paint.net good. I also like it because, unlike GIMP, the shortcuts are the same as Photoshop. So... my muscle memory wasn't fucked over. Requibot. The crackle is once again yours. Seer is a very good skill, so I want to make sure you do get that again. This stream's conversation has gone through like 20 topics. I love it. This is what I love. I have always viewed my streams as a place for people to come, hang out, and just shoot the shit. Just chat, have conversations, you know? Like when you were growing up, you'd go over to a friend's house, or they'd come to your house, you would play games, or they'd play games, and you'd watch them, and you just have good, casual conversations. That's how I like my streams. I try to have that welcoming environment, that community. You just come over, relax, and just chat about whatever. And I'm glad that we're having that tonight, and thank you so much. It means a lot. Oh, sweet, mini medal. I think after this, after I'm done with this, which this grinding is taking longer than I expected, I think after this, I think I want to do Rocket Slime as a change of pace. I have Joker 3 Professional on here, but I don't think I want to go immediately into that after this, you know? Nice cock has learned breath. Healing was in the other way. Yeah, that's another good example. Like, here's the thing. I have Final Fantasy IV Complete Collection for PSP. I have several games for PSP that I played through PPSSPP. I used to own those games. I sold them. I don't have them anymore, but I still wanted to play them. I still have the case. Well, I only have the case for Dissidia. Because GameStop told me years ago, that, hey, we don't pay more if you give us the cases. So I stopped giving them the cases. But yeah, like, I still wanted to play them. Also, good choice, Fortune Street Wii. That version has some bangers. My god. I swear, other companies do Mario music better than Mario sometimes. Like, Fortune Street, my god, so good. Fucking, Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Games ones. Ooh. I forget which one of the Olympic Games has the Galaxy Generator remix, but they turned it into funk, and it is chef's kiss. Yeah, Sega has a really good sound team. Really. It is kind of funny to me that, you know, we have... Yeah, that's a good one, too. It is funny to me that we have, I didn't even realize it because I didn't pay too much attention to the composers for Frontiers, because I was paying too much attention to Kellen Quinn's amazing voice in the boss themes. Ooh, so good. Oh no, my MP that I wasn't using. But one of those composers is doing a song, at least one song on a Superstars. I just realized I put those posters up and it cuts off right above ukulele. So you can see the ukulele one now. But I put a Sonic Superstars poster up and you can't see it at all. You see the bottom of the Xenoblade one. But yeah. Superstars, oh shit! Is that really the same band? Seriously? I never knew that. Bowling for Soup, right? Yeah. Endless Possibilities, banger. Straight up. But Phineas and Ferb, well, I really appreciate Phineas and Ferb because I feel like one of the big things that Disney never lost sight of, really, was the musical aspect. Like, Warner Brothers did it a bit more with the entire line being merry melodies, but I feel like Disney understood the importance of, you know, keeping the musical aspect in things. And while a lot of the Disney afternoon shows in, like, the 90s didn't do it as much, the movies are kind of carrying that. That kind of fell out of favor in the movies as much, but the shows when that happened on Disney Channel picked up the slack. Like Phineas and Ferb, amazing. Really good songs all around. You'd agree, right? Yeah. Yeah, you have watched the one video too many times. And everyone agrees, otherwise you wouldn't have memes about him. Like, how many memes have been made about, what is it? There's a platypus controlling me? Yeah. So many memes about that song. I'm gonna cut it off there for now and then focus on Prince. But yeah, and like that was really good. And while Gravity Falls wasn't as much musical, you know, they did use music in a very important way. And I will forever love that in the final battle, they straight up turned the theme song into fucking RPG battle music. Like, my god, genius. Good night, love. Okay, so this line is now 15, so I'm gonna leave. Yeah, Gargoyles. With Gargoyles Remastered coming soon. And I was discussing this, and I was laughing because one of the main villains is just straight up Jonathan Frakes in a ponytail and evil. Straight up. Not even any real different design on the face. It's just Jonathan Frakes in a ponytail. See? Thespis agrees. You know, we had some good I've got 3 words for you, MCH, and I'm wondering if you'll know what this means, or you'll know the image. Lady Gaga Darkwing. Give me a sec. Actually, it should be under post. While I work on this and this gets loaded. That one you haven't heard in a bit. Probably had this on in my external somewhere, but I'm too unsure to check. Let's see, there you are. Allocate skill points. Okay, 12 points away again. So I'll go back in and grind a tiny bit more. This will probably be deleted quickly, but it's a mixing links in this area, right? Yeah. Fuck it, I'm gonna fight. Come back here! I'm trying to kill you! Yeah, Lady Gaga Darkwing. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, this party is not equipped to fight them. Anyways, I'll delete that now. You've seen enough of Lady Gaga Darkwing. So, in the comics continuity... in the comics continuity, I'm gonna give you this time. 52 for the Battle Axe. Asura will take the Dragon Lance. And Stalfos will take the Middle Talons. Perfect. Can't equip those, man. Can't equip. Okay. In the comics continuity... There's a, yeah. And even then, the triplets weren't original to DuckTales, so... Yeah, in the comics continuity for Darkwing Duck, which took place after the series ended, Negaduck causes a multiversal event, and it's a whole parody on the Crisis of Infinite Earth storyline that DC did. This was Crisis on Infinite Darkwings. And the entire premise was that Negaduck brought in villains from across the multiverse, so Darkwing ends up fucking getting a bunch of other Darkwings from other universes to fight back. So you have a lot of, like, Indiana Jones Darkwings, Lady Gaga Darkwing, and stuff like that. And not every single one gets a line, but the ones that do, it's always upon the I am the blank that blanks in the blank. Or something like that, you know? So like the Lady Gaga Darkwing, I am the romance that always goes bad. It's pretty funny. Those comics actually started, after a DuckTales comic that happened, and this was before the 2017 show. So it picks up from the original, like, original 90s show. Yeah, see, I would have had to get to 30 before doing any merging, so that would have been a pain in the ass. Yeah, but unfortunately, the comics didn't do too well. I think there was one arc after that. But when I was reading through that one, I had to save the image of Lady Gaga Darkwing because it's hilarious. Oh, so do I. I still want Darkwing. I think Darkwing would be the best fit. Gravity Falls would be fun. Well, we're probably, at the very least, in 4, we're most likely getting Star Wars. Which is just hilarious how observant people are. Just straight up in the one trailer we got, it's like, huh, this forest area matches up perfectly with this stage from the old Battlefront 2. In addition, this tiny leg that is hard to see perfectly matches with the leg of an ATST. We saw half of the fucking foot. Just enough for it to match up frighteningly well, but my god. And it's not like this was a straight up like it took a week. It's like 3 hours after. Just perfectly analyzing. We're like, Star Wars is coming. It's finally coming. And it's like, okay. And I'll be honest, I've long been a staunch denier of Star Wars coming to Kingdom Hearts because it's always been Disney obtained Disney originated properties. Yeah, Sora's a part. Wait, you have to phrase it properly. Within a day, people doxed Sora. I found the exact apartment that the one he's in is based on. But yeah, I've been a staunch denier of Star Trek. I would, but I'm lazy. Or not Star Trek, Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts, because it's always been Disney originated properties. But with the way that you're in the realm of unreality, or the realm of fiction in Kingdom Hearts 4, it is a bit more palatable for me. Yeah, I know. I'm a little out of it. I was thinking about other things. Streamer brain. I'm gonna keep making excuses. But, it's the realm of fiction, and because it's based on straight up Tokyo, it's a little more palatable for them to have more live action stuff in it that isn't Disney originated, you know? It's like the realm of light, darkness, and all that stuff. That's Disney stuff. But the flip side is the stuff they didn't create. They've obtained and purchases and stuff. Yeah, Tron and Pirates made sense. Also, we gotta see Sora punch the shit out of Davy Jones, and that's a highlight. And my god, did Sora go to town? He threw hands quite well. Like, buddy, you're a red mage, not a monk. Yeah. Okay, after this battle, I'm gonna go on one last break. I'll stretch, I'll probably still chat and chat. Because I'm having fun with these conversations. But yeah. If you think about it, I mean, it's not just Pirates that's dark like that. It's a little darker, maybe because it's live action. But you have fucking Tangled, where Flynn fucking dies. He straight up dies. There's no getting around that. But yeah. I'll be back in a few minutes, just running ads. If you want to get up and stretch, do that. It's probably advisable. Hydrate, go to the bathroom, whatever. I'll be back in a few. Yeah, any Renaissance. Or even a Hunchback. I don't have Mike on the other scene. Back in a few. Yeah, that's one of my fun facts right there. Is that the producers is just Simba and Timon. Straight up. You can't get around that. And Mel Brooks is just a fucking gem. It's so good. I will forever find it hilarious that as bad as Dave Chappelle is these days, his feature film debut, the very first scene in any movie he's ever been in, just his first movie, his first feature film scene, was his character being beaten by cops. It's like, yeah, that's on brand for Dave. Yeah, that's on brand. I never actually saw Brother Bear, I'll be honest. I don't know how, I just never saw it. But anything with more Native American beliefs, I'm on board for. Like, indie game I've really been following lately, Spiritfall. It's not exactly Native American, but the idea of it feels to be inspired by their beliefs and the more animalistic gods. Because, don't get me wrong, like, Greek mythology is neat. But I feel that people focus too much on that, and Norse mythology I will love, but it's still one of the more overused, mythologies. Egyptian is getting a bit more love, but still, a lot of people are familiar with it, but I will always love how a lot of Native Americans have that belief in nature and everything like that. You know, they revere the earth. Yeah, the European mythologies. Or just the old world mythologies in general. But just that belief and how a lot of the gods are more animalistic, you know, based on animals that people see. That are around, you know, just that faith in them. And I wish there was more focus on that. So I love Spiritfall. It's a roguelike, but it plays like Smash. So, you know, you've got your forward smash, your back smash, aerials, all that stuff. But the gods that you believe in are very animalistic. You've got a fox or a wolf. I think it's a fox or a wolf, I'm not sure which. You've got a bear, you've got a phoenix, you've got a firebird. You've got a rabbit. There's one coming later this month, the last god that they're adding in. I'm wondering what that's gonna be, but they all have their elements. You know, the bear is ice, the rabbit is electric, or is lightning, it's thunder. You've got the fucking... Of course, the phoenix is fire. The, wolf is more like physical, it's bleeding, it's night. Yeah, Celtic needs more love too. Damn it. I'm just trying to get my characters to fucking have this skill. Is that so much to ask? Apparently so. I also think that other mythologies of Africa would be good to focus on too. Because the only real mythology people pay attention to in Africa is Egypt. And that's like borderline Middle East. But the rest of the fucking, cultures in that area are pretty interesting. Like, the only one I think people may be aware of is, is it Ananti, the spider, or whatever? And the only series that really gives any relevance to a lot of these is Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. Because it pulls from all of them. And even then, it's just like more of a dipping your toes in. Oh yeah, totally. I didn't get to play much Uncharted. But I am just forever pissed off at Naughty Dog, so... It may be immature, but I'm just always mad at Naughty Dog. But even then, Hinduism is another one that I think is another one that's commonly fallen upon. It's a common one. I need to leave already, but first I'll grab this item. Like, don't get me wrong, Uncharted is neat, but I prefer Insomniac because even while they're also going the realism route with Spider-Man, it's still quippy. It's still, you know, very much explore this area and see what you get. So it still feels more faithful to, you know, their roots than that. And it's like, also, they've been doing quippy since Spyro. And the fucking, when it was announced, oh, Insomniac's doing a Spider-Man game, I'm like, oh, the swing shot shows they're perfect. What is the swing shot except localized web slinging? Yeah, they did, but they were still making Ratchet and Clank in the meantime. Like, the only thing that Naughty Dog was working on during their realism phase with Last of Us was Uncharted. Which was still realism. True. Rift Apart is fun, but short, and the platinum was too easy, I'll be honest. I know that's kind of weird to say, but it was. You know what? This managed teams, this should be able to be done now. I canceled out. It does, but it still was a bit too, and I appreciate them doing that, but it's... It just frustrates me, you know? Because, like, I get it. After PS1 days, Insomniac moved on and got rid of Spyro. Naughty Dog moved on and got rid of Crash. And then with PS2, it felt like they were gonna do their own stuff and keep it. But then Insomniac kept Ratchet and Clank, and Naughty Dog got rid of Jak. And even then, it's like, I try to play Jak 2, and I enjoyed Jak 1 at the time. It felt like a good evolution. The gameplay was fun, and the tone was more jovial. But then Jak 2 comes along, and it's like, so now we have vehicles and weapons? It just threw me off. I mean, Jak 4 was neat. Someone I know had that and played it, and I felt it was pretty fun. High Voltage, I think, was the devs of that, and they did a decent job. That dev team was no strangers to anything like that, so... High Impact, that's what it was. I knew it was High something. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay, these are in good hands, you know? People that basically know the franchise pretty well. Yeah. Also, Into the Nexus, underrated game. It's short, yes, but it's great. It doesn't overstay its welcome. The gameplay is fun. I loved it. A few years ago, it's one of the few, like, full series I actually exported to my YouTube. I called it Lombax History, because I replayed all the main lines, because I didn't have anyone to play the multiplayer with, for the others. But, I went through all the main lines, so, like, I didn't do the PSP ones, and I didn't do, All for One and Full Frontal Assault. But I went through all those. And it was fun. I did skip the PS4 one, though, because there was no need to play it. They are, but I also didn't want to do... I wasn't sure if they had single player. And I didn't want to struggle with not being able to actually progress in them. So I kind of skipped them. And it's also a good thing I did, because the timeline worked out well. Because I finished Into the Nexus, I think only a few... See, I wasn't sure. And I didn't want to risk it. But it's a good thing I did skip them, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have been able to play Rift Apart on launch. Although it is funny, I bought my PS3 started dying when I got to Tools of Destruction, and I ended up buying an old PS3 from Maddie's brother, which came with a bunch of games, and be right back. Not only did I get a copy of Full Frontal Assault, and a copy of All for One, but I got a copy of Full Frontal Assault. Another one. And it's not like I have one copy in 2 cases. No, there are cases there I have 2 copies. It was an all or nothing deal. I couldn't really say, yeah, we'll take everything but one of those copies. So now I have 2 copies of that, so whatever. It happens. He also gave me a copy of the collection, which I already had digitally, so... I do love those games. Maybe I'll do another playthrough. But I'm also kind of focusing on 3DS stuff. Honestly, because not a lot of streamers really have 3DS capture cards, so... Content creation is it's a competitive field. You gotta have the thing that not a lot of people have. That is funny. Yeah, it's Quark. You gotta love Quark. The door is ajar. Quark, you just kicked a bush down. That wasn't a door. Shame his voice actor had to retire. And it's a Quark line? Yeah. One of my favorite lines from Tools of Destruction isn't a Quark line, but it is Quark adjacent. And it's, yeah, Quark adjacent, and it's Clank talking about how much money Clank, or how much money Ratchet made selling electrified underpants to planet Umbris, which is the planet you go to in the first game and fight Quark. It's Quark's home. It's his planet. So it's Quark buying all this electrified underwear, and it's just Ratchet's... It's James Arnold Taylor's delivery of... Stunderwear. It's like... You are maybe a bit too prideful about that, Ratchet. Stunderwear. And it's like you would only know it's about Quark if you if you know the series, if you've been playing since the original. If you jumped in with Future, you wouldn't get the joke, so it's a deep cut for series veterans. Although there is one, like I said, I didn't play All for One, so I want to know which line you're referring to, but it's probably pretty good. Oh, that was a sick animation. The Happy Platypus. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I've actually seen a clip of that line. Actually, it's funny we're talking about this because, are you familiar with the channel The Golden Bolt? Well, they do a lot of very long-form content. Not, like, extremely long, like, you know, like the 6 to 8 hour video essays about Nickelodeon TV shows. Usually, I actually started watching a lot of his videos, because I love Ratchet and Clank. And he was doing them game by game. And while some of the videos are like 30 minutes long, like the later he gets in the series, like it's talking about the development and the issues during development and how Insomniac adapted. And a lot of stuff like that. And I think one of the videos does reach like 2 hours. But I'm chat team. I'm stuck at home. I'm sitting waiting for chats to come in. I can't move. I can't get up. I have to sit here and wait. So content like that is great for me because I can just pop it on. I'm going to be stuck here anyways. I can watch the whole thing. Not like I can distract myself with a game. That ain't how it works. So yeah, I would recommend it if you like Ratchet & Clank because he goes into a lot of detail on like a lot of them and like some of the great things and not so great things. And when he gets to like Full Frontal Assault and All for One, like I think that's the same video, but it goes into a lot of details about, you know, what they're doing about that stuff. So it's very interesting, and I would recommend if you don't know what to watch and you want to watch a YouTube video, you know, pop them on. They're good stuff. Rekrobot wanted to make sure that guy was dead. Dino. I think the comics are even addressed somewhat too. But yeah, see, yeah. And then we get Full Frontal Assault. It's not even hiding it at that point. But I always love Insomniac just having fun with names. I remember, you know the reason why Ripto is named Ripto, right? Yeah, Going Commando. But Going Commando worked because it's also Ratchet went commando. Like he became a fucking commando. So it has that nice double entendre of yes, it's a straight up fucking not wearing underwear, but it relates to the storyline. It works. But yeah, it's like Ripto. It's like they see the Japanese style and like, that kinda looks like the word Ripto. Which, thank God that happened, because it reminds me, a picture comes around every now and then of a review of a preview in the 90s of someone who I guess didn't know what Japanese was. So let's see if I can find it. It's hilarious. The skip was because I'm getting an image. Yay! You know how it is, you know, doing multiple things on the computer that you're streaming from. Okay, I only need 24 more to master that. Let's go. Yeah, this review, it should have saved in the right folder. Ijid Kijid Sun. What the fuck? Yeah. How do they butcher Puyo Puyo that much? This is how. Where is it? Should have downloaded here. Where the fuck did it download? Ah. I see what happened. Give me a sec. That's how. Ijid Kijid. They fucking read the kanja, Puyo Puyo, as English letters. I-J-I-D-K, I-J-I-D-K. Ijidikij. Yeah. It's like, have you, you do realize that's not English writing, right? Yeah, that one was introduced to me by Lizstar server, because it is a translation that exists. Also, look at that. Okay. Time for reset. Because this stream is basically just grinding the stream as we talk about things, because it would be boring otherwise. Backstroke of the West, yes. Thespis, who may still be here but was here earlier, a friend of ours, the one we mentioned was Vike. Always wanted to get us to watch Backstroke of the West. Hey, here's where I find out if I succeeded at what I was trying to do. You know what, Ignis? You can be a Phantom Fencer. Yep, there we go. Whoosh and Zap. I don't need Whoosh and Zap 1, because I'm gonna get 2. Bombardier. And I guess Cleanser, yeah. Elf! I remember TGH actually was introduced to the equivalent of Vietnamese crystal, but for emerald. And that created some fad one. Not as good, but still fucking hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna keep this party here and just level him up a bit more. So I just realized I may have fucked up. Let's see, that's female. Oh, thank God! Woo! That could have been bad. I need to fuse these two. Kraken Zam and Whoosh and Zap. I need to get that to 150. Just like I'm getting this to 150. Yeah. I love Pokemon hacks. They do a lot. One of my favorite kinds are the ones that aren't necessarily, full-on, redos, but more enhancements. One of my favorites recently that I try to get a lot of people to play is Blazing Emerald. I'm not sure, I may have mentioned that one before, either on stream or in a chat somewhere with you. I don't know if you're familiar with it. But Blazing Emerald is honestly one of my favorites, because it changes a few things, it moves a few gym leaders to other areas, or swaps them out for OCs. Like, Brawly has another role. I think he runs a construction company. Or something like that. And in his place is an OC Dark-type trainer, which is like, yeah, Brawly's gym makes more sense for Dark-type than fighting. Like, I never understood... Oh, yeah. I didn't play it when it was new, but I did enjoy it because I felt the extended areas felt naturally added in. They didn't feel shoehorned. Like, of course there's an area to the south on the island Dewford's on. You know, there's gonna be a beach on the south side of the island. Of course, you know, there's gonna be areas north of Phil Arbor. It felt natural. And I'm also a sucker for regional forms. Yeah, I didn't play on that difficulty. Maybe that's why I liked it. Oh, look at Fanta, already 31 points. I can see that. I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like, and I find it hilarious, that I played it between gyms. I find it hilarious that it's like, yeah, so we've got they made a poison steel type, but it has levitate. Some bullshit. And then we actually get a poison steel type in, that could hurt a bit. In, Vroom and Revavroom. Who doesn't have levitate? Thank God! It's the worst ability to give to a fucking steel poison type. Tin away, baby! And, I guess 3 there, whatever. Yeah. The version I played was a lot more balanced. And I also find it hilarious that there is the side quest to get Deoxys. And the only way to do it is to get Rayquaza, because you need airlock. So you can breathe on the meteor. Yeah. I also feel like one issue that ROM hackers and fan game makers may have is tone is a big issue in Pokemon fan creations. Like, I forget which one it is, but I want to say maybe Unbound, but it's like, I hear about Unbound, and I have no desire to play it because what the actual fuck? Yeah. And I like Temtem, and I had an issue with early Tim Tim, because it felt like that the issue with your rival Max was the same detail, was the same problem, where it's like, he is too much of a dick for a dick's sake. And I guess they realized it, because along the way to 1.0 out of early access, they gave rationale and reasoning, and it still kind of bugs me, his characterization early on, but they did make it more palatable and understandable. So it's kind of like, okay, fair, I can deal with it now. It's not as bad as I thought. But before that, it's just like, my god, he is just an asshole for no reason. I never got too far into Prism. I've heard good things, I just never got far into it. $25 away on that side. See, I want to just do it this way, so that way I don't have to, you know, do any extra fusing. Ah, neat. Knocked over my desk fan. Yeah. Oh, that's neat. I love that Twitch Plays Pokemon was such a fucking phenomenon that this is still a global. Still. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Also, hard to see, but, don't know if you can read that or not. Were you able to make that out at all? I'm not sure. Yeah. That's probably admittedly a very outdated version. Yeah. Probably not. But I had intention to play it, that's why I put it on that. Oh, then it's definitely outdated, yeah. Way outdated. I made that inject like 3 years ago. Okay, so that's 8. I'm guessing it's gonna take about 2 more skill points to, or maybe 1. Yeah, very outdated. Maybe I'll look into it after stream. I'm probably wrapping up soon anyways. It might, I mean, I put, the date I got was 2017, so maybe it's slightly not original, but yeah. Also, other fan games I do enjoy. Another good one is, DM me. DM it to me. You don't, I'll see it anyways, you know, you don't have to worry about getting stuck in message request hell since we were chatting earlier. You know what really annoys me about Discord? Is if you get a friend request, or... Oh yeah, fair enough, that's what you meant. Yeah, that works. But it annoys me when you get a friend request or a message request, it doesn't show up as like a tag. Like, it doesn't have like the new era or anything. If you're scroll down in your channel list, it's like, I want to know about that. Let me know. Let me see it. Yeah, no problem. I'll accept it. We're friends. I'll say it. I'll add... Actually, you know what? While this is loading. Behold the power of two hands! Yes, I did go with the DBZ abridged quote. There we go. Yeah! Like I said, I watched that recently. I'm glad they're doing the boo bits. I feel like I see a lot of people like, I really hope they actually do a full season of this. It's like, this is the full season. They didn't want to do a full season. They never did it, and this was the compromise they came up with, so... Yeah, I really need to play Kakarot more because I love the Legacy of Goku games. I do. More specifically 2 and Boo's Fury. 1 is awful. It would be cool. I just think people may be expecting a bit too much. See, what I do is I see a lot of people get their expectations for something sky high. Like, I want to see this. This is gonna happen. And they just get so overly hype about things. And then when that doesn't happen, naturally they get pissed off and disappointed. And it's like... I don't like to get that excited for things. If I get my expectations are too high... Oh yeah, he's in a much better place now too. Even after the bullshit of last month. That was some bullshit. But I haven't used the reheal. Hell yes. Oh, I enjoyed it, but I won't deny it did have issues. I did like 15. But it could have admittedly been a lot better. And like, I loved 16, but it could have been a lot better. The last third of 16 was... eh. Still good, still great, but, kind of made it lose out on Game of the Year potential for me. And I'm glad they're doing DLC and yeah, exactly. I'd say, pretty much the entire continent of Ash. Or is it Storm? I forget which it is. The eastern half. That entire section is kind of where it falls off. But it does have the most hilarious scene of any game, which is like, Clive defeated! Da-da-da-da-da-da! It's like... This jingle's a bit too jovial for us having just fucking died. But yeah, like that last part. And I also hate, and I really wish, 16 does something that I hate when games do. And some of my favorite games do this. Battle Network 3 does this. And it's an issue where the game world is visually altered in a way that kind of doesn't look as good. And post-game should turn that off. If you're doing post-game, you beat the game. you fix the issue. You should be able to turn it off and get back to the more visually appealing world. It's the same thing with like the Battle Network games and the Panic music. A lot of games turn it off, and then 6 didn't because of a programming issue. And it's like they had to have seen on Twitter that a lot of people were unhappy with that. Let's see, Prince. I'm working on Prince here. It's gonna be a while because I don't have as many points, and I was kind of working on both. So let me check this. Stream may stutter a bit while this loads. Apparently not. It loaded just fine. That is awful. I'm not sure I want to learn that. Yellow belly. Yeah. True. Vanto. I am so close to finishing this grind. I will fucking delay ads if I need to. Because I am very close. Gotta heal him. Fuck. That works. You're saying 3DS Smash, right? Not Wii U Smash. I just don't like Smash Tour. It's not as fun to me. But Smash Run, oh my god. Yeah, they tried. My issue with Ultimate was... it pisses me off how few challenges there were. Don't get me wrong. I know people wanted Subspace Emissary. They wanted Subspace 2. But we were never gonna get that. Even if the reasoning is dumb, we were never gonna get that. I love World of Light. Because I liked event mode. That's what World of Light is. It's a giant event mode. So I love it for that. But yeah, Smash Run was just so good. Yeah, I can feel that. But I also can't hate Tour because I can't hate Ultimate because I gotta shut a bunch of assholes up. Oh my god, so many people. Soar will never happen. Disney won't let it happen. Soar will never happen. I legit had to stop discussing how I wanted Sora just because I knew people would be dicks about it. Like, I couldn't talk about my dream picks because people were gonna be dicks. And that's fucked up. So when Soar was revealed, I gotta be like, what was that about him never coming, huh? Huh? And that's fair. I'm also mad we aren't able to redo the Master Hand mode. The Master Hand stage. But I am glad we got all the characters in. And I got Dreams I Wanted. I got Banjo. I got K. Rool. I got Sora. I know someone that is still mad about Sora because he still thinks that the flames indicated it was going to be Dark Souls. There we go. What level are you? 24? I think 25 is a, skill point level. Yeah. I won't lie, I wanted other characters, and I won't lie, I did fall for the, Grinch leak. Funny, one of the servers I'm in, the God Metal server, they have a no leaks rule, but it's also like, if the leak has already been definitively proven false, it's fine to discuss them, and a lot of people fell for that. I know a few people that, just straight up don't believe any leak whatsoever now because of that. Because that turned out to be fake. It's like, you know what? Fair. Fair. I get that. Okay, so I got one half of the equation done. I just need to finish the other half, which should be the next level up. Ideally. That is fair. Although I will say the current leaks about the upcoming Direct seem pretty promising. I'm not gonna put anything into it. The only reason I believe that, there's gonna be a Direct this month, so... Oh yeah, Simon and Terry. Wasn't Simon leaked because they put the music up early? Yeah, and that too. And also, let me say, my favorite Smash leak has to be Ken. Because he was leaked. Oh yeah, and Terry was copyright early. But Ken was leaked, and nobody could disprove it. Yeah, the Switch 2 sounds interesting. Welcome in, Salem. Ah, shit, that hurt. But yeah, we might not hear about that. But nobody could disprove Ken. It's like, you know what? Everything about this looks so legit. We can't disprove it. And then everyone just straight up stopped talking about it. Just straight up. No, it's like, you know what? We can't disprove this, whatever. And just stopped. So when Ken was revealed, it's like, oh yeah, he was leaked. I forgot. Yeah, and it was an inevitability, which is the other reason people are just like, I love that in Smash, in Street Fighter lore, Ken is, like, rich, and it's just, like, straight up, like, Ryu's the friend who doesn't have any money, and he doesn't want to bum off Ken, and Ken's like, it's okay, we're bros. And Ryu's like, fine. And he just reluctantly takes the assistance. Probably not. It's gonna be a while before you get a new Smash, that is for sure. Let's see, 12. I do not want Yellow Belly. That is a bad one. Kazing is good, but I think I'm gonna hold off on that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't look into the Street Fighter 6 lore, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, and Sakurai, even before that, said he probably wasn't gonna be doing it, wasn't going to be, he probably wouldn't be doing Smash if it came another one. I'm almost to 25. That Gust Slash is putting in work. Yeah. I think Sakurai just says that to cover his bases. Which is fair. Sorry, it hasn't been 25 years. Are you kidding me? I thought I was gonna get more. You know what? You know what? You know what, game? You have forced my hand, game. Okay, now let's see if this works. I mean, all he has to do is make you control better. To the Starry Shrine! Okay. Yeah, he really is. For the bet. And honestly, I wouldn't really have it any other way. There's Whoosh and Zap. And Recrobot. Yes! Yes! It worked! Woo! Uber Blessed Blizzardier, yes! That's what I've been working towards! Hell yes! Yeah. And I don't want any of these characters to end up being too weak. So a lot of this is going to be... Free rolls are gonna go anyways, whatever. Maddie with... No, fuck, you're getting, I'll snooze one more time. Pre-rolls are gonna go anyways. Shit. I'm not counting this as a different generation, but I probably should, so many. That is hilarious. Let's see. Stalfos with the Nature Staff. And I guess... Not gonna really do anything for Kradan, so Fright Night. Healer. Oh dear. This is gonna be the end of the stream, by the way. I don't want to do anything after this. I'm just doing the last bit of fusion that I need to do. Asura, and... No, fuck it. You're good with jokes. And you're getting the nature staff because I want to keep this... I want to keep this specific lineup. Yeah, I know he does. It's a nice little detail. I want to get a good, powerful... Oh, no, I don't need that. Okay, so... Manage teams, because I need to pull a monster out from reserves. No, why not? Recrobot with 150. 200 points for this. God damn. I'm gonna go to 80. Just to start. And then I'll work on Bird Brain to get that back up to 100. But now I have Boulder Toss on that, so Maddie has... Stalfos. And Asura. Yeah. I'll get those next time. So that is going to be it for tonight. I've already delayed those ads way more than I should have. And let's see who's still streaming so we can raid them. I'll be back Friday night, because I'm doing Friday through Monday as my schedule. And we are... I don't really see anyone I want to raid, so that's going to be it. I'll see you all Friday, and I'll see you in the servers we share if you're with servers. Until next time, game on. Also, on Friday, we'll be leveling this team up and probably beating the game. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Catch you later.